When you in that cell in prison, especially at rack up time, anything can happen to you for hours at a time. On the bottom bunk, the bottom bunk is the automatic fight if you get moved in the cell with somebody who you feel is weaker. So people who both, we respect each other, we both know we're gonna go hard. So if I get moved in the cell with you, I ain't gonna trip because you already know the bottom bunk. That's already understood, boom. But if I get moved in the cell, I'm like, nah, bitch, you ain't been on this bottom bunk. You a hoe. What you gonna do? That's how that bottom bunk is. That bottom bunk would automatically get you a fight. Immediately. There was a shortage of officers. Like the officers is gone. They just start racking us up in the middle of the day for 2 hours because they say that the officers got to start taking lunch and they have no officers to watch us. We don't even go to outside rec. There's no officers to run rec no more. There's nobody that want to work here, especially Ferguson.
I'll make sure y'all smash that like and subscribe and y'all comment. We can run down through here today. I can run y'all down through here.
Yo, it's the rock star, Mr. Rock Loxa in the building, man. Hey, they say what you want to say, podcast. Hey, I got my little brother. Man, you do that. I ain't got.
You already know we up in this building. Malik up in here. We about to ride down on y'all and get some of this 21 years out of them. What's happening, big bro?
Oh, man, today, look, we're going to talk about, the dirtiest, nastiest side of prison.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1? No, yeah, book 1. Yeah, it's going to be a couple of chapters.
Let's run.
Because it's long, we need to run through that. Because I know I'll be looking on the internet and I see a bunch of people, they be putting false. They actually put false, I don't want to say false narratives, but it's like some things that they say about.
Like what? What you talking about?
I'm going to tell you. If you let me talk. Hey, that dirty, nasty side. So y'all already know what I'm talking about when I say that dirty, nasty side, right? Y'all already know what I'm talking about. But people make it like, it's like legend, and I really don't know how to put it. So look, hey, so, and it's crazy. I got a message in my comments one time. They said I was a sociopath, right? Because I can laugh at like things that happens in prison. Oh, I want to get off topic. But just understand me right fast, because I want to be descriptive. I want you to understand, right? I don't want you just to listen. I want you to understand the mindset. And if this is what you're here for, then you want to actually understand the mindset and the things that actually go on. So look, I can laugh at some things, right? Because our worlds are upside down. So like how you out here and what you think I hear, everything is upside down up in there, right?
Okay.
So you have a lot of people who talk about people getting their cookie snatched, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So the thing about that is that happened a lot in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and the very early 2000s. The very early 90s. By mid 90s, that didn't happen like that. It was several factors in that. One was you're gonna get sick, you're gonna get some more time. Another was penitentiary change it, and it's gang members now. It's a whole bunch of gang members now. So everybody's not free game when you come through the door. See, all the way up to the mid 90s, people were free game, right? They free game. But then Crips and Bloods start lining up, all the different gangs start lining up. So you just don't have free reign no more because you got people coming from country towns and they gang members and they gang. You're not gonna do anything to them. We're gonna take them out here. We're gonna give you a 3, handle that 3, and that's a wrap though. So in the 70s, 80s, 90s, that's why I say that. So I gotta give you a little backstory. So the gangs wasn't in there like that. So when you come through the door, everything gets checked. Everything gets checked. So we had a saying, right? It was still the saying when I hit there. Fuck, fight, or bust a 60. You know what that means?
No, what is that?
That means y'all make sure y'all smash that like button. Y'all make sure y'all comment. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Y'all make sure y'all share. I'm finna give y'all some raw right now. Real raw. So, fight, fuck, bust a 60 mean. Are you gonna fight? That's your first option. Are you gonna fight? That means you got to fight. It don't matter how many times you fight. You might fight 8 times. You have to keep fighting. Because your other options, if you don't fight, see, you take the one option. Look, what is the best? Every time. You see what you say? 3 options. What's the best option? This is the best option. If I don't take this option, these 2 options, ain't neither one of them good. So, I mean, like, the law of numbers, add up, fight. Don't give a shit. Because if not, I already told you what one is. You got to bust a 60, so you got to pay for protection. Commissary. That's if you get lucky. But if you got a bandit.
So even if you bust a 60, you still stuck in the fuck part.
Eventually, if the person you broke to is a bandit. So that was the saying then, right? That's what it was then. They start passing laws where if you get gaffled, they seg you. If you get gaffled for that, they seg you, they give you more time because you're going back to court and it's going to be stacked. And you in seg. There's no place you want to be in seg. You in seg, you got stacked time. No, people weren't doing that no more. They passed that law. So a lot of people mistake what getting your cookies snatched is and giving your cookies up.
Explain that.
So people talk about now like, oh, I heard somebody, they was getting their celly, woo.
Mm-hmm.
So the difference is, let me explain you the difference. Because now in the 2000s, they think that if you turn around, if you beat your celly up and just say you're a freaking dude, you ain't got no morals or no pride, right? Whatever. You beat your celly up, and then he don't want to fight no more, and then it was like a finesse game after that. And then you tell them you don't want to fight no more. Look, I'm still ready to fight. What you gonna do? Because I'm gonna tell you, this is shit I know for real. And they're like, you don't want to fight no more. And they're like, nah. They're like, hey, look, I ain't through. What you gonna do? Stop. What they do? What? What you gonna do? Hey, come on, get up. Let's go. And they don't want to go. So, me, I never ever got involved. I don't even make people ride. I don't like that because that was something that I seen before with a little young black dude when I first got locked up, and I didn't like it. I don't like oppressing each other. But That's the law. That's what it is. What am I gonna do? Get smoked off the unit? What am I gonna do? Hell no. This is just the law of the land. So they'll do you like that. And if you don't want to do nothing, then now you in the car. So now you ride. Depending on who you with, depending on who your celly was that whooped your ass. Nah, he might not be gay, because they gay. I don't give a damn. They come out here and act like they wasn't gay. Them niggas is gay. If you do it out here, you gay. If you do it in there, you gay. Because the women out here, and there are plenty of women in there. Plenty. Like 70% of TDC is women.
They gay for the stay.
Okay. What? Gay for the what?
Gay for the stay.
I think they think it's Vegas.
What happens there stays in here?
I know you. This to be real off topic. There's only one person I know that messed with the boys up in there. One person messed with the boys up in there. When he came home, he started messing with transvestite. He kept it real.
He kept it real.
They basically ain't nothing but transvestites. And see, that's another part of the conversation. So I don't want to get too far ahead. I won't get too far ahead because that was another part, and I can't say that right there.
So they're in the car.
The thing is, but if you got a bandit, and you don't want to fight no more because you feel like you can't beat him up, he's gonna beat you up, and then he's gonna tell you some crazy stuff. He's gonna be like, "Yo, well, me and the boxer, you wanna, and then you don't want to fight." So the thing is, when this happens now, this happens in the 2000s. See what I'm saying? So hold up. So let's go back to, they think that when somebody beat their celly up and they just happen to have a freaky celly and they like, okay, you don't want to fight no more, you want to fight no more, so what you gonna do?
That's what I'm saying. So now it's no longer, they not running up on you with the piece on them and taking it. Basically, you got.
So let me get to that. So let me explain that. So people whoop their cellies that they freaky, and they whoop their cellies, and then they celly won't do nothing no more, or whatever. So us back then, our day, we just say that shit, brought the hoe up out of him. He brought the hoe up out of him. He ain't take nothing. He just ended up beating him up, and he don't want to fight no more. So what is it? Is it the Y chromosome? Whatever. Something took over. One of them chromosomes took over. Because look, let me tell you something. I know somebody. I'm gonna tell you. This is today. I was on Ferguson when this happened. I got a partner. It was on the top bunk. So they made it where, and I'm not gonna get off topic about that too. But anyway, so if you're on the bottom bunk is the automatic fight if you get moved in the cell with somebody who you feel is weaker. So people who both, we respect each other, we both know we're gonna go hard. So if I get moved in the cell with you, I ain't gonna trip because you're already on the bottom bunk. That's already understood, boom. But if I get moved in the cell, I'm like, nah, bitch, you ain't been on this bottom bunk. You a hoe. What you gonna do? That's how that bottom bunk is. That bottom bunk would automatically get you a fight. Immediately get you a fight. Bottom bunk. So to eliminate that, though, they start assigning us bunks. So I might move in and say I'm assigned the bottom bunk. You assign the top bunk. But still, for a minute, we didn't abide by that. Like, no, bitch, you're getting your ass up there. That's where you get. Right. So they turn around and start doing a roster count. So where you got to give your you got to give them your ID, and you better be on that damn bunk, or now you finna get a major case, out of place case. S3 line 1, 45, 15 days solitary, 45 days commissary restriction, 45 days rec restriction. You gonna end up on medium custody. Yeah, they was like that. They were like that. So anyway, that's how my partner on the top bunk and the little white boy on the bottom bunk. So my partner jumped out. Boom, he jumped out. The little white boy jacking. So he jumped out. He said, I immediately slapped the shit out of him. Bitch, what's wrong with you? He say, the white boy looked at me like a snake. He say, I do anything you want. So my point is, you get the whole slapped out of you. That's what I'm saying. See, shit like that. And it gets to the bad rap. Because you think that's was taking cookies. No. They were put in a position that brought the hoe out of them. Because let me tell you, so back in the Gap, they were running your cell, right? 2, 3 big ass. They beat you up, hold you down, and they take that. When you come to, they didn't, all of them, and you can't get loose. That's taking something. That's taking something. You run up in there, poking them, that's taking something. I don't know if you remember American Me. Remember when the essay was American Me with the Emmy? And the essay, see, the thing about that is what you do afterwards.
Blood in, blood out.
Was it? Okay. When he go to juvie and the boy jump on him with the knife, take it. That was
in juvie. That's American Me.
That's American Me.
Yeah.
And then he got it in, and then went over there, and then he got up, went over there, and got that blade, and he yoked him. So that's the point. What you do afterwards, right? Because it can happen. Especially back then. That don't happen now. That's you getting your ass beat up and you got the whole brought out of you. That's what we say. They were taken. Like that was really going down. Facts. Another thing you got to understand about that is a lot of these people who do that had that done to them.
So, true, but just because they don't.
Facts. That's a fact.
I agree 100%.
No, I'm telling you what I know.
I agree 100%.
And they were doing it in the world.
I agree 100%.
They tripping.
It happened to them in the world.
No, I'm saying that was the type of crimes they was down there for.
It happened to them.
I know a lot of them.
Yeah, I agree with you.
No.
I agree with you.
You saying it happened to them. I'm saying no, they perpetrated that crime.
I agree with you. But I'm saying that shit happened to them before they perpetrate that crime.
Oh. No, you going somewhere else though. We ain't going there today.
I'm just saying.
We're not going there. No.
But all I was saying was that. But what I'm saying is,
y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, man. Y'all jump up in the comments.
Hack that. I know what you're saying, but man. I gotta ask, like.
No, we're not going back there because we here. We're not going back there.
You said now they don't run in your cells no more. and just, like threefold and take it from you. But you don't still consider that somebody taking it from somebody that they done in their cell and they just whooped them until they just didn't want to do nothing else?
So you gave it to them. So I don't give a damn. Kill me. I'll die. Get the corpse. See how that corpse feel, nigga. See if you can read that corpse up. Shit. I gotta die. Hell you talking about? Ain't no such thing as breaking.
But like
that's why in the cells, I just explained that. When you got two I guess say alpha males,
yeah.
Like it ain't gonna be no tripping in there. Because they both already know. Somebody will catch a M case.
Right.
Somebody gotta catch a murder case.
But then on the other instance, in the same situation, like you were saying, that if that does happen to you, it's what you do after that. So you see where I'm at with that? Like, okay.
Like, what was the full name? What was the full name on the folio?
Burning.
Yeah. Instead of getting blazing. I could do it because I know it. Wow. It is what it is. So look.
I mean, but like you the G in the game. Like you big G. So but that's what I'm saying. So like
you gave it up.
That they tried to
I don't care. I don't care. I just did a video. Y'all make sure y'all go check that video out. And I'm talking about you'll lose your life in that cell. People lost their lives in that cell. The cell is the most dangerous place you can ever be in prison. When you in that cell in prison, especially at rack-up time, anything can happen to you for hours at a time if you weak. And nobody's gonna say nothing. And when the law comes, you better not say nothing when they doing that kind of shit. You say anything before they get in there, bitch, I'll kill you. Sit right there and don't say a damn thing. Law will come by account, go, and whatever you had going on, if you just beat his ass, bitch, I'm gonna break your ass or whatever the reason is. That's prison. There ain't no help. There's absolutely no help. And especially when the 2000s hit and there was a shortage of officers, like the officers is gone. They just start racking us up in the middle of the day for 2 hours because they say that the officers got to start taking lunch and they have no officers to watch us. We don't even go to outside rec. There's no officers to run rec no more. There's nobody that want to work here, especially Ferguson. We beating your ass up for everything and we just wild. The YNs is even wilder. So imagine that when that cell closed at 10 o'clock, 10:30, 12 o'clock on the weekends, whatever it is, like you're in here for hours. You have to be in there with somebody that, shit. Just throw you in there with anybody. So anything can be happening to you, right? So the only thing they can do is they would not encounter nobody sitting in that chair if it's my cell. You see a body. It has to be a body. Because there's no way. There's no way that there's nothing you can say or to convince me other than being physically incapacitated to where you can do something like that.
Sure, guaranteed.
And what they was doing back then is they're running your cell, them big old ass, 2, 3 of them, and there's nothing you can do. Because they didn't give a damn back then. That is getting your cookies snatched. Me whooping your ass in your cell, in the cell with us, we in the cell together, and you don't want to do nothing after that, and so I take all your commissary, or somebody else snatch your cookies. No, you just don't want to do nothing. So how you think they got so many punks in prison?
So, but even if he fight,
Make me say
the dude that's in there with him still gonna take his cookies eventually after he break them down, break his stuff. You can't. I mean, because evidently he's gonna.
You can't break me.
I was talking about his arms and leg and.
Who that happened to?
No more.
That never happened to anybody. It never did. Either you got it took
or tied up.
Either you got it took or you didn't want to fight no more. That was it. And they you was getting it took then. Not in the 2000s. The 2000s, you just don't want to fight. You just, mid to late 90s, you just don't want to fight no more. You didn't want to fight. You had it in you. Because even after that situation, then why you ain't cut his throat?
So
why you don't poke him up? So why do you got the Kool-Aid? I forgot what we call it. Why you got the Kool-Aid on your cheeks and on your lips? Why is your eyebrows arched?
Because you've been that way.
No, but the thing is, even if it happened like that, why you didn't cut his throat? So why now?
Because he ain't no killer.
Okay, but you're a girl. Now you're a girl. You'd rather be a girl than a killer?
Bad girl for the stay.
You'd rather be a girl than a killer?
Because some people just ain't no killer.
Because they girls.
That's why.
That's why we say, run it back. Run it all back. Run it back. I just said, we call it bringing it hoe at you. Exactly. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
So when I hit prison, right, I went to Holiday Unit first. Nothing could ever.
What year was that?
95. So I hit Holiday Unit first. Anyway, it was a Crip dude out of Fort Worth, 5 dudes. Can't remember his name. So me, Top, I think me and Top was on the tray yard, on the safe yard with him. So he would tell us about, he came off first. He was coming off first. I had him go to Beto first. So he telling us giving us a game on prison. So, but it's all like gangster game though. Like somebody asks you what size your tennis shoes is, you tell them it's your size. Do you know why?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know why? Y'all jump in the comments if y'all know why. So the thing is, when somebody asks you what size your tennis shoes up when you first pull up, they're trying to see what your reaction is. Your reaction is going to tell a lot about what you're about. So if I ask you what size your tennis shoes is, you say size 11. So now I'm charged you up like, you going to fight for them? What you want to do for them? I need that size. So the thing is, even if you fight him then, you still played yourself green. and you're gonna get out some more fight. But eventually, whatever. So you tell them they your size. Why don't you come take them? You're always aggressive. So in these situations in prison, you always want to be the aggressor. You never, yeah. And that's what he would tell us. And he was like, they're gonna check y'all. They're gonna see what y'all about. Woo. I never was prepared to what I seen when they ran Chow. So I'm gonna make a long story short on this issue because that's another topic. So, when I get ready to go on my block, I already know. You look, don't go in there, put your stuff up, just go in there, drop your bags off, your cell in there, you let them know what it is, you'll be back. And you go down there and you see what's cracking. All right? So when they let me on the block, I go up there, boom, I put my stuff in the cell. I had a cell in the cell. So I told the cellie, I say, yo, I'm finna go to the day room, so I'm gonna let you know right now. When I get back, if my stuff ain't here, you don't be here. That's it. So the lady had to close the door. I'm like, no, I'm coming back out. So I dropped it off, told him what I had to say. I go back to the day room. So I go back to the day room. Of course, he was from West Dallas. I can't remember his name. They sent him over there, talk to whatever. I'm like, yo, I'm a Crip. So you get that and sit off the rip. When you get prison, you don't go up in prison and then you're scared to say, that's another story. So, yo, I'm a Crip. They like, oh, that's your homie back there, whatever. That shit go through. So let me get to the point. So it's lunchtime. They finna call lunch, right? So I see everybody get up to the window, right? Because, you got the female walking through from SIG. Everybody at the windows. You got people coming through. Everybody hollering at the pilots and stuff. And you see, I'm looking up. We living that. Crazy. Hey, so people coming through. So we all at the windows. We looking and shit. And I just see like a whole line, like 30, 40 transvestites.
So what?
So we double backs. I got the one dude I know. He only mess with transvestites. That's basically what they are. So I'm so shocked because I seen it on TV before, but it's minor, especially back then. They just told that. So you might see it on movies, whatever. It's minor, right? No, what I seen, I was never ever prepared to see. I couldn't believe it. So they got I can't remember the name of the cooler. They all dipped up. They got their hair in mushrooms, tight clothes. It's like a line of 35 go by. Another line. What is going on? Another line. It's like 200 of these motherfuckers on one block. Mind you, I'm on the north side of Beto. So you got north side, you got south side. North side is the messed up side. This is where your field blocks, your closed custody, medium custody, all the SEG blocks except the SEG that's finna come out. This is all the messed up blocks out here, right? And this 2PC block. Oh no, this is my first day. Man, it was like 6, 7 lines. I'm like, what the? What? Then they run some more Chow. We go to Chow. That was one block. Then another block came. Like another 170, 80 more. I'm like, what the? But y'all know what their products are? Now this is 95. Do you think that many people walked up in there like that? They were made like that. They were made like that. And that's the sad part. You gotta die for that, bro. You ain't got nothing to live for. You gotta have something to die for. Dying for that. I don't give a shit. I don't get. Hey.
That is a fact.
The crazy thing is, man, this is gonna be like chapters of this. I gotta look. A lot of the people back then who were doing taking the cookies, they had their cookies took. So let's run it back to that movie. Remember? He got his cookie took. He killed a dude, right? Mm-hmm. So remember he got out, he started messing with that girl. Mm-hmm. And they was getting it in. And then he just grabbed her and snatched her over and tried to. She's like, "Oh, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing?"
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So understand, a lot of them that they say is bandits, ain't bandits like you think they are. They got their cookie snatched. That's why they do it. See, they didn't show you that, and they showed you that part if you put it all together.
That doesn't mean they're not bandits, though.
But what I'm saying is they perpetrating the act that was perpetrated on them and act like this is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of even the punks. A lot of people think that you go to that PC is considered a punk block. That's it. It ain't, oh, I was a cop and so they put me on a PC block. Not in Texas. If you go over there, you're going to be a punk. That's it. Or you mess with punk. Well, you both punks. So it don't matter. Mm-hmm. So when I was on Beto, the strongest on the unit was on PC. Big old punk. They called the punk. I don't want to say too much information. Fuck it. They called the punk Tyson, right? Mm-hmm. So they say the punk used to knock niggas out just to eat their iron. You see this punk? Punk is huge. The hair slick, everything. Straight up punk. Straight up punk. And would knock you out and eat your iron. Punk. Facts. Strongest thing on the unit. Facts. Anybody from Beto in the 90s, especially from 91 to 95, the Punk Tyson, Big Punk on PC, jump up in them comments. They'll tell you. Happened to him. Imagine getting that for yourself. On PC. You don't mess around. Yeah, you do. I'm gonna get y'all at that part 2. Now make sure y'all you stupid as shit. Like, subscribe, comment, hit that shit, jump in them comments. Like, I got chapters to this. I'm finna tell y'all some weird, chapters. Y'all make sure, hey man, look, hey bro Malik, man, I'm out, man. Hey, say what you want to say podcast, man. It's the rock star, Mr. Rock Losa, man. I'm out.